Welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today we're going to be doing a video about Churchill Capital, or ChurchIV. Before I start the video, guys, please make sure to leave a like on the video below. Subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Join the family, guys. Let's go on our investor journey together. So today we're going to be doing a video about Churchill Capital. And for you guys who don't know what ChurchIV is, or Churchill Capital, currently it is a blank check company, right? They're actually set to merge with a company. That's kind of their sole purpose. But so why am I talking about ChurchIV? What is the recent hype behind the stock? Why is everybody talking about Churchill Capital? What is the big deal with this company? And if you guys don't know, in recent rumors, there's actually been people saying that Churchill Capital is actually set to merge with a company known as Lucid Motors. If you guys don't know what Lucid Motors actually does, Lucid Motors is an EV company that's actually based out of California here in the United States. And so ChurchIV and Lucid, there's a rumor going around that the companies are actually set to merge with each other, which is obviously a good sign for a multitude of reasons. One, EV has been blowing up like crazy, seeing a lot of perpetuous growth that really can't be explained, but to be honest, it's probably the wave of the future. A lot of people are looking towards EV to kind of carry us in the next decade. We have seen in the year of 2020 how much EV companies have actually grown. Whether it be Tesla, NIO, Hyliion, Workhorse, all these big-time EV companies have been getting a lot of attention, not only from retail investors and media, but also big-time investors such as Goldman Sachs, Bank of America, and all these big-time investors are kind of supporting the whole EV kind of drive. So really taking a look at it from a bigger perspective, there is rumors going around that ChurchIV is actually set to merge with Lucid Motors, which is an EV company based out of the United States. And this is why this is such a big deal. Like I said, the EV market has been growing very, very rampantly, and it's a very explosive market. If the merger does go through, this stock could actually double from here without even a doubt, without even a question. And really taking a look at it, people are asking, does Churchill Capital have the potential to double from here? Does it have the potential to reach $100? I say yes, it does. I do think this company does have the potential to hit $100 or double from here if the merger with Lucid Motors actually goes through. Lucid Motors is basically, like I said, an EV company. It's going to come after Tesla. That's probably going to be its main competitor here in the United States. But like I said, the EV market has been gaining a lot of traction. And, if this merger does go through, the stock is going to do absolutely fantastic. And Lucid Motors has actually already been making a name for itself as well. A little bit diving into Lucid Motors. The company was recently founded, I believe, in 2007. And taking a look at it, if you watch TV or you watch Netflix or anything, they've already been advertising their vehicles on TV, basically saying, that this is going to be basically the next EV train, the next EV company, the big time EV company, potentially the next EV giant as well. They're already taking pre-orders for their vehicles, which is very, very good. But why in other news is this company basically getting a lot of hype? And the reason is a lot of these big time investors have already started putting money into ChurchHill Capital. So, by you guys saying which big time investor? So Saudi Arabia has put a huge stake in Churchill Capital. I believe somewhere close to about $1 billion, which is just absolutely insane. And on top of that, JP Morgan and all these other big time analysts have also put money into Churchill Capital. So all these big time funders, these big time hedges, they're putting a lot of money into this company. And I do think that Churchill Capital and the Lucid Motors merger is probably going to go through. I don't see why it isn't or why it wouldn't. But in other news, Churchill Capital did issue a new press statement to ward of basically incessant inquiries regarding its merger with Lucid Motors. So this stock, if the merger does go through, it is going to see a lot of upside potential. And I think right now is the perfect time to actually pick up the stock at $17.73. I just want people to know, if the merger actually does go through, you're probably not going to see the stock at these prices anymore. And even looking at the one-year chart, this thing had a recent IPO of September 18th, 2020. Like I said, Churchill Capital being a blank check company, its main purpose is actually set to merge with a company in itself. But taking a look at the 3-month chart, off these rumors alone, the stock has been able to climb up over 82%, which is just absolutely amazing. And looking at the 1 month chart, it is currently up 77.61%. And even the 1 week chart, it is up 17.34%. So off just rumors alone, the stock has been able to make basically almost a 100% return on investment for the people who invested in it when the stock first IPO'd. But with the whole rumors going around with the merger, which I personally think it's going to go through, obviously no one knows anything yet about the actual merger, if it's actually set to go through. But I have a good feeling. I don't see why these big time investors would be piling so much money into this company right now if they didn't know something about the merger actually going through. And like I said, Lucid Motors, it's another EV company that have been gaining a lot of traction, a lot of speed, and a lot of people are super, super bullish on Churchill Capital. It's kind of been the talk of the media lately as far as its upcoming merger. I personally think the merger is going to go through. Like I said, I don't see why these big time analysts, these big time hedge investment people would be putting so much money into this company. People even like Saudi Arabia putting $1 billion into the company if they didn't think that the merger was actually going to go through. And like I said, Lucid Motors, based out of California here in the United States. If you have actually seen their vehicles, they're very, very nice. I do think that this company would have the potential to stand a chance against Tesla. Like I said, Tesla's basically dominating the market here in the United States right now. But with Lucid Air, this could be a whole new game for the EV market. But I also do think Lucid Motors does have a chance to be successful, even though it does not end up being better than Tesla. The reason I say this is because we did see a lot of people start putting money into EV companies in the year of 2020. Companies like Tesla, NIO, XPeng, all of these big time EV companies have gained so much percentages of growth. A lot of these big time investors are invested in these big time companies because people know that EV is going to be the future. With Lucid Motors coming to the market, basically IPOing, I don't see why Lucid Motors is not going to be able to replicate the same amount of growth. So if Churchill Capital and Lucid Motors actually go through with the merger in itself, this could be huge for the stock in itself. This is why I do think people should pick up the stock at $17.73. Obviously, everything I say in my videos is not financial advice. It's just my personal opinion. But like I said, the EV market has been gaining a lot of traction. We haven't really taken a look too deep into Lucid Motors in itself, really how the company is doing. But once the market goes public, once it actually goes through with the merger, then this company is going to see a lot of upside potential. And I do think that this stock is going to more than double once the merger is actually announced. With that being said, guys, that's all I really have to say about the video. Let me know down in the comment section below, guys, what you think of Churchill Capital. Do you guys think the Lucid Motors and Churchill Capital merger is going to go through? If you guys own Churchill Capital, how many shares do you guys own and what's your average? I'm always very curious to know. With that being said, guys, thank you. Have a great day.